And it's funny, I was just thinking that he actually became president. He could have done good things. Instead, he just had to do it all wrong. You're not going to intimidate. That's what Trump does to try to intimidate. We fight back. I'm not calling him names anymore. I'm tired of it. He just can't be anywhere near the office of the presidency. Raise your hand if you've ever wanted to tell off a bully but were too scared to do it. Well, guess what? Robert De Niro is doing it for all office. He's standing up to Trump like David facing Goliath, armed with nothing but his sharp wit and zero filter. But here's the thing. De Niro isn't just running his mouth. He's actually putting himself at risk to speak out. Ever wonder what it's like to have a target on your back for speaking your mind? Stick around and we'll show you what it means to stand up for what you believe in, Hollywood style. This has always blown my mind a little bit. 91% of people who watch this show regularly haven't subscribed. Could I ask you for a small favor before we start? If you like this show, what we do here, and want to support us, the simplest and free way to do that is by hitting the subscribe button. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through Robert De Niro's Insulto-Rama. This isn't just your average celebrity feud. It's like watching a master painter create a masterpiece of mockery with Trump Ash's unfortunate canvas. Remember when De Niro used to call Trump a punk? Those were simpler times, my friends. Now our favorite taxi driver is cranking up the heat faster than you can say, "You talking to me?" It's like he's been saving up zingers for years, just waiting for the right moment to unleash them on poor old Donny Diapers. But here's the kicker. De Niro isn't just throwing random insults like a monkey flinging poop at the zoo. No, sir. He's crafting a verbal portrait of Trump that would make even the Joker say, "Whoa, buddy, take it easy." It's like he's auditioning for a new movie. Goodfellas Vez, Bad Hombres, the Mar-a-Lago takedown. We've heard you talk about the former president. You've called him a fraud, a con artist. You've said that he's a New Yorker, just like you, and that you've watched his brand of BS for years. You're not going to intimidate. That's what Trump does to try to intimidate. We fight back. He's sick. He is genuinely a sick person who somehow has been allowed into our system. As Trump's legal troubles pile up higher than his hair on a windy day, De Niro's insults are getting spicier than a ghost pepper dipped in hot sauce and rolled in wasabi. It's like he's got a personal thesaurus dedicated to describing Trump's awfulness. And let me tell you, it's a thick book. But wait, there's more. De Niro's latest verbal smackdown is a doozy. He's calling Trump a sociopathic, psychopathic, malignant narcissist. Wow, that's a mouthful. I think he missed a few syllables there. Maybe he should have thrown in megalomaniacal and delusional for good measure. It's like he's trying to diagnose Trump with every personality disorder in the book. And folks, De Niro isn't just doing this for laughs. Oh no. He's on a mission. He's painting a picture of Trump that would make Picasso's abstract works look like child's play. It's not just about the insults anymore. It's about sending a message. A message that says, "Hey America, wake up and smell the..." I think about how absurd it is. And this might be the one case where that could be it for him. It's a state case. We're trying to be gentlemen in this world. And it's funny. I was just thinking that he actually became president. He could have done good things. Instead, he just had to do it all wrong. But here's the real kicker. De Niro's not done roasting the orange turd just yet. It's like he's got an endless supply of verbal ammunition, and he's not afraid to use it. He's turned insulting. Trump has turned into an art form, a one-man show that's part stand-up comedy, part political commentary, and all-out savage takedown. So, Dow's got a big mouth, but does he have the guts to back it up? Turns out this isn't just another celeb running their mouth. Our man Bobby is stepping into a real-life drama that's got him shaking in his boots. And get this, he's taking his act right to Trump's doorstep. Picture this. Darrow, the guy who's played some of the toughest dudes in movie history, is actually scared. I know, right? It's like we've stumbled into some weird alternate universe where the taxi driver is afraid of a guy who can't figure out how to close an umbrella. But here's the thing. Darrow isn't just ranting for the fun of it. He's got serious concerns about where this country is headed. At a recent event, Niro didn't hold back. He called Trump a tyrant and warned that the Orange Menace is a real threat to our rights and freedoms. But he didn't stop there. Nope, our Bobby went full doomsday prophet, saying Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world. Talk about dramatic. It's like Niro has seen the script for America, the final chapter, and is trying to warn us before it's too late. But here's where it gets really interesting. Niro isn't just running his mouth from the safety of some fancy Hollywood party. He's actually showing up at Trump's trials, yelling about the end of the world right outside the courthouse. It's a performance worthy of an Oscar. But the question is, does anyone actually listen to this Hollywood hothead? Does it give you some sense, not of joy but of relief, that Trump is at least potentially facing some consequences? Because, as you've said before, this guy is a con artist, and he's gotten away with it for years. Democrats, you are gangsters. You are gangsters. I don't think they really understand. And historically, from what I see, even in Nazi Germany, they had it with Hitler. Eyewitnesses say Niro has been passionately denouncing Trump at these appearances. But it's not all standing ovations and high fives. Some folks are cheering him on like he's just nailed another iconic role, while others are protesting louder than Trump throws a tantrum. It's like watching a real-life political drama unfold, with Niro as the unexpected star. You've got to hand it to the guy. He's putting his money where his mouth is. It's one thing to sit in your fancy mansion and tweet insults, but it's a whole other ballgame to show up in person and risk getting tomatoes thrown at your face. Or worse, ending up on Trump's naughty list. I mean, can you imagine the tweets? Washed-up actor Niro tries to stay relevant by attacking your favorite president. Sad. I'm not calling him names anymore. I'm tired of calling him names. He just can't be anywhere near the office of the presidency. He's so, as we all know, so narcissistic and self-centered. You've played a lot of bad guys. Would you ever play Donald Trump? Never. There's nothing about him. There's not one redeeming thing in him that I can see. Ever. Ever. So, folks, it turns out celebs aren't just pretty faces, selling us overpriced perfume. A whopping 70% of young voters say their political views are influenced by what celebs think. That's right. Grumpy Trumpy isn't just battling. Bobby D, he's up against an army of influencers with more followers than he has bad hair days. But here's the million-dollar question. Are these famous folks actually trying to save democracy? Or are they just fishing for likes? Next time you see a celeb ranting about politics, maybe take a hot second to wonder, are they onto something real or just trying to trend? Remember, critical thinking is like vegetables for your brain, and unlike Donnie's diaper diet of fast food and conspiracy theories, it's actually good for you. So let's use our noodles and not just swallow whatever the glitterati are serving up, shall we?